Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of My Life at Ham Radio. Unfortunately, I know I haven't been around much. I've been dealing with a lot of issues trying to get in some parts because I want to talk a lot about Pi-Star and setting up a Pi-Star hotspot and then using a DMR radio. And then I was going to do another video on my DMR radio. Unfortunately, my DMR radio has not arrived yet. And yeah, I'm kind of a little bummed because I bought it on the 28th. And I was having an issue dealing with the seller and still have not seen the radios. I've had no contact with the seller, so. But I want to talk a little bit more about Echolink because I did say I was going to talk a little bit about it. And now, as much as I like the idea of the internet and using everything that is the internet, unfortunately, with Echolink, it's a little bit different than that because it's not meant for communication. Well, it's meant for communication, but not in the way you're thinking. So here's Echolink's website. You go to echolink.org, and what Echolink is a way that repeaters can talk to repeaters. That was the main purpose of this type of software. And you have different types of nodes, different types of operation, other type of things. So the picture we're seeing here, here's station A. He is communicating through a hotspot, basically a VHF antenna or UHF antenna, depending on which one they have it turned on to. Goes into the FM receiver right here, and then goes to the computer. Now that computer is connected to the internet via using Echolink software. So it transmits its signal over to station B, which goes through their FM transceiver and comes out their antenna, and he can hear station, and that's station B. So say if I was living in, I live in Canada, so I'm going to use the US as an example here. So say I was in sunny Florida for the winter, which I'm not. I'm in cold Ontario. And I want to know how, say, the weather in Toronto was because I have a place out there and I was a little curious. Well, I could go on a 2-meter radio, punch in a code, and get into their Echolink server using this patch, the phone patch here. Or I can boot up the software and go in that way. So let's go look at the software. I'm just going to move myself a little bit more. Software does not want to help me out here. So let's go over to Echolink and get into the software. Now I'm already connected to a telephone patch, to the Echo test server. So the way I would do that, and you just heard it go off. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. So the way it would do it, I would just click on here. I'll go look up what I was looking for. Now I can contact other people on here, but they're not on right now. So I'm going to go into the Echo test right here. Okay,
Welcome to the Echolink test server. This server records your transmissions and plays them back to help you adjust your transmitted and received audio. Please feel free to connect as often as you like.
And that's the server replying back to me. So I'm going to do a test and just show you how to do it. So I have to press the space bar to turn on my transmit. Now transmitting. This is a VA3 FUC testing and transmission by pressing spacebar. Now transmitting. This is a VA3 FUC testing. And that's it. So I just made a transmission and it turned out pretty good. Loud enough and everything else. So what about connecting to some other places? Well, why don't we do that right now? Let's go into my index view. Explore view. So let's go use a server I'm familiar with. North America, Canada. I want the VA3s. So here's all the VA3s that are out here. So there's one, there I am right there in Cambridge. So if you guys want to know where I am, that's where I am. And I sit in Echolink for a little while and, see if anybody calls out to me. If they don't, it's like, oh, well, okay. So location, North America, in conference, ETR link. St. Kitts. So that's a St. Kitts repeater. This is the Windsor repeater, VA3VA. And that repeater I've been on a couple times. Just seeing which one's pretty good right now. Where is the one I'm most familiar with? And I said there's a lot of repeaters out here, so it's VA3 Windsor. Well, we'll try the Toronto one. I think that's Toronto repeater, is it? No, it's just Toronto. Aurelia, Ontario. Usually the ones that have like a number behind it is a repeater. So let's go to this one right here.
Welcome to Echolink, VA3DZP, located 10 miles west of Niagara Falls. This node is also linked to 147.525 Simplex. Enjoy your stay.
So I'm now sitting on their Simplex repeater, so I can make a call out if I wanted to. Let's see if anybody's out there. Vector Alpha 3 Fox Uniform Charlie testing out Echolink. Is anybody on the repeater can reply back? And sometimes no one's on the repeater. It happens a lot more than you think. And that's why kind of have mixed feelings about the service. Because even though it's a great way to get on the repeater, it's also a great way to, talk to people and get in conference with others. So what I usually look for is something that's already occupied. Like there's one right there. There's a couple of them that have have a limited connection. So I'm going to disconnect from there because no one's replied back. Let's see if there's one that has a lot of people on it. Once in a while, I'll look for the busy ones that have more than one person on it. Like there's a Cam Warren for Quebec, CQ Canada. No idea what that's all about. I've got to check that out soon. There's V3 MVL in Toronto. But this shows me who's on right now. If I wanted to do node type, I can do node type and I can look at repeaters. Let's go station and we're going to go down here to VA3. Now, why do I look at VAs and not the other ones? Because, well, they're not near me. I could make a call out on them and show you how I make contact with those, but sometimes the US repeaters aren't that busy and it makes it hard to, get anybody, but there we go, VAs. There's Whippy Amateur Radio. There's Millbrooks. Let's see, VA3. Sun, Ontario, Canada. Kirkfield, I should say. Toronto VA3 SF. Toronto repeater? So we can connect to that one. So I'm connected to the Canada repeater at 44275.
Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor, monitoring.
So we got someone here. Victor Alpha 3, Fox Uniform Charlie. Oops. I don't think it went through. Victor Alpha 3, Fox Uniform Charlie, listening. So someone's listening, monitoring. I said I'm listening. So one of them would come back and say hi, but no one seems to be in the mood to do a QSO.
Hello there, VA3 FAT, was that correct? This is Victor Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor.
Lima Mike Victor. Sorry, I didn't catch that call sign. My call sign is Victor Alpha 3, Fox Uniform Charlie. That's where a pen and paper come in handy.
Okay, Victor Echo 3, Foxtrot Uniform Charlie, is that correct, Ralph? This is Victor Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor.
No. Mike Victor. Okay. Vector Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor. My name is Ron. My call sign is V as in Victor, A as in Alpha 3, Fox Uniform Charlie. I'm right now going to this repeater through Echolink. I am out in Cambridge, Ontario.
All right there. Sorry for all these attempts. So, Victor Alpha 3, Foxtrot Uniform Charlie. Okay, copy on your QTH. I am near Allen Road and Wilson.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, how's it going there? Victor Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor.
Victor Echo 3, Lima Mike Victor. I'm doing okay. Just testing out Echolink. I'm a new ham. Just got my license back in December with my club, which is the Cambridge Amateur Radio Club. Their call sign is VE3SWA. And yeah, this is my just playing around with Echolink for the first time and actually making some contacts.
Okay, copy on that. Recently got licensed. Actually, I recently got licensed too, about 1 week ago from today.
Oh, congrats.
So, yeah, it's really nice having a license and being able to be up on repeaters like here. It's really a privilege, and I've been enjoying it so far. So, have you been enjoying it? How do you like it?
Well, right now, all I have is my basic at the present time. I am actually working forward to getting my my basic with advanced, so I can actually go on to the HF and get myself an HF rig. I've been looking at a couple of them already. I got a DMR rig coming in, which hasn't arrived yet, so I have to deal with Amazon for that one because I got such a good deal. I had all this Amazon money. I said, ooh, well, why don't I get myself a DMR radio? And I'm just waiting for that to get settled so I can, play around with DMR and see what DMR has to offer too.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, me too. I only have the basic so far, but I'm definitely gonna go back and try for a basic with honors because I mean I do have an HF rig here, but I can't really transmit on it, so it's just for show and listening. But I mean, yeah, it would be great to have basic with honors. You're Alpha 3 off by Echo Eagle.
Back to VE3 LMV. I heard another call sign in there. I didn't hear you too well, but just give me a second. Yeah, no, I want if you got your rig already set up and you have a way to reach the repeater, not a repeater, but if you go to 20 meters and if your rig supports it, I would definitely start listening and try to record some of the broadcasts that come on 20 meters for slow scan television. There's a lot of slow scan that goes on, and it's actually interesting to watch it come through if you haven't done that yet. It's another great part of the hobby.
Oh yeah, well I haven't, I've been everywhere. I have a Yaesu ST840 HF. It's fine for listening. But for slow scan television, I actually got a few images off of the International Space Station. Oh. I have a little award for that too. So I am familiar with SSTV, and I enjoyed it so far. I'm looking forward to the next time the space station is going to transmit those slow scan images.
Well, I am part of a team that we're working on here in the Cambridge area where we're going to try to reach the ISS soon. I know that tomorrow it's supposed to be over Toronto. It's making it's going to be available for about 10 to 15 minutes. So it's flying overhead of us. So I'm going to try to see if I can hit it with my Bofang, and I got a nice super long antenna on that Bofang, so I should be able to hit it and see if I can make a QSO.
Well, yeah, good luck with that. I have tried with my Yagi high gain FM25 VHF beam antenna with my Baofeng UV82. Yeah, I think they have Wi-Fi on board now, and they don't really care about amateur radio that much. I've been out in the rain, standing for half an hour, almost every single day, trying to make a QSO with them, but I never got a response from them. So if you reach it and you get a reply from them, that's amazing, and that is really good for you.
Just don't give up hope. You'll hit it. So I have to give you my 73s right now. My call sign, once again, is VA3FUC. It was great talking to you. VE3 Lima Mike Victor. Now I just wait. And wait. And I think he just dropped, unfortunately. So he didn't give me VA3 back. So that's Echolink in a nutshell. It's great when you can make a contact. It's great when you can connect to a repeater and hear others talk to you. I wrote down the time when I contacted him, so he will probably get a QS. I'll be looking him up in a few minutes. But like I said, that's the joy of Echolink right there, is making a QSO and talking to people and seeing what other people you can find. So when you see other people jump in, I did not know the guy. I wasn't going to say, I was just like saying, I didn't hear your reply. Can you come back? Give me a second. I just wanted to kill the QSO with the other guy. But he didn't come back. So I was Lima, Mike, Victor didn't come back to me. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's always good to it's always good to have a QSO on your list. So that is Echolink in a nutshell. Didn't get to tell them this is I'm making a video for YouTube, but I don't really get into the YouTube stuff because my channel's small. We don't have a lot of viewers, so I'm not expecting a lot of back and forth going on. But yeah, always have a pen and paper with you so you can write down information. Whenever you hear a call sign, you're not sure, write it down really fast. That one guy came in really fast. He was like, other call sign, I didn't catch you. Give me 1 second with the QSO. I wanted to complete it. I wanted to acknowledge him also, but because he said it too fast, and I don't know if he was coming through the Echolink or if he was the one that was coming in through, who was on the repeater. I didn't catch his call sign, and I was going to try to repair it, but oh well. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have fun getting your license. If you're already licensed, come on, Echolink. Echolink, it does take a little bit. You got to send them a picture of your license, which I got right here. You got to send them a picture of that. You got to send them your information. Once you're registered and you have your call sign out there, look me up. I'm on the Echolink all the time. I'm on Echolink every so often. And if I'm on, say hi. And, 73s. And thanks for watching, everybody.